Jess, where'd you get that 88 T's tank top from?
I got this tank top from Hawaii at a store called 88 Tees.
How'd you find out about that store?
I was watching a show called Terrace House on Netflix, the Hawaii one, and one of the stars, she works at a place called 88 Tees, which is also a place that her mom owns. So when we were in Hawaii, I thought, hey, we have to visit the store. And I was like, hey, I need a souvenir from the store. So what better way to get a shirt that says 88 Tees? Why am I 88 Tees?
And was this girl at the store?
No, we tried. Well, we didn't really try, but Aaron's brother, Nate, he asked one of the workers if that girl was there, and he said no.
Do you regret not meeting the girl?
No, I'm too shy. I don't want to fangirl people. And I'd be too scared anyway. I would just probably look at her from afar, just secretly take photos. Never ask for a photo.
You wouldn't ask her for a photo?
No, I'd be too scared.
Who would you ask for a photo? If Beyonce came to Snow Society, would you ask Beyonce for a photo?
Yeah, I'd probably ask Beyonce for a photo.
What if it was Miley Cyrus?
I would ask Miley Cyrus for a photo just so I can show Tiffany Lew, a friend who loves Miley Cyrus, the photo of me and Miley Cyrus.
I'm trying to think of somebody who would be a celebrity, but you wouldn't ask them for a photo. Like, I don't know, like, I guess it'd have to be a celebrity that you don't necessarily care about. Like, what if, I don't know, like the guy from House.
That's a good one because I don't watch House. But you know what? You watch House, or you used to, so maybe I would do it for you.
So you
No, I would take a photo of him for you.
But
I
you wouldn't, not with him.
No, not with him. I don't even know his name. I don't know his name.
What if Benedict...
What is his name?
I forgot. Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie is his name.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it was Benedict Cumberbatch, but it's not.
No.
You didn't mention him.
Benedict's in Sherlock. Would you take a picture with Benedict?
I think I'd be too scared.
Because not only is Benedict in Sherlock, but now he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so...
Yeah, you're right. I would take a picture with him. I would. You know who I didn't take a picture with? It was Snow White and Prince Charming from Once Upon a Time. I went to one of the screenings.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take a picture with them.
And do you regret it?
No, I don't.
So you'd have to, like, really, really care about this celebrity to take a picture with them, but you would take a picture of the celebrity.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That was a good conversation.
I interrupted you a couple times.
That's okay. That's okay.
Good job, Aaron.
Thanks. So when we went to Hawaii, we tried a couple of acai bowls. My favorite was... What was my favorite?
Tropical Tribe.
My favorite was Tropical Tribe. It was right outside our hotel. I thought that the acai was a little bit like thick. The consistency was like, how do you describe that consistency?
But I don't think it was thick. I think the honey helped make it it was pasty.
Pasty, yes. Pasty.
But I don't know why you liked it so pasty.
It tasted good. What was your favorite?
It was a place called High Blend Cove Acai something. I liked it because of all the fruit options it gave. It was really hard for me to tell the different acai flavors, the taste of each acai from each location. But the fruit at that place, they had pineapples and kiwi and blueberry, strawberry, like stuff that you wouldn't normally have in an acai bowl.
That's the one where we went with my uncles and my aunt, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
It was a good one.
And we shared it.
I would go back there again.
Yeah, I would too.
So when we went to Hawaii, you said that you wanted to be inspired. Did you come away from Hawaii inspired? Because I did. But I'll tell you my story later. I want to ask you first.
I didn't come back feeling inspired, but I came back home with clarity on life.
What kind of clarity?
Well, at that time, I was deciding whether or not to go back to my old job as a graphic designer, and while I was there, specifically Hanama Bay, I was sitting there laying on the beach, on the sand. And I thought, what do I want to do with my life? And I thought, yeah, I think I do want to take on this part-time job and still own a shop on the side to really set myself a routine. And I think that's what I was excited for.
It was at Hanama Bay, really.
Yeah, I was at Hanama Bay when I realized this. And no. We got a massage.
Ugh.
It was at the massage place. It was $100 massage, and it was worth it for this piece of clarity.
Idea.
Yes.
That idea.
Yes.
Which
It was actually more than 100, but it's still worth it.
was it, the first or second massage?
It was the first massage. And then the second one, though, I felt so relaxed. I was relaxed even after we came back. It was like about a whole week of feeling relaxed and calm.
Now,
That was a good one.
but at Hanama Bay, you did like draw something, didn't you? Draw the words Hanama Bay, didn't you? Letter those words.
Yeah, but I got stuck. I wasn't happy with what I had, and I didn't get frustrated, but I just wanted to not finish it and just move on and relax.
Are you ever going to complete that project, or is it incomplete
No.
because you're no longer at Hanama Bay?
Both.
Man,
What was your favorite part of Hawaii?
I don't know. I mean, I liked everything. I mean, it was fun when I was with my family, and then it was also fun just being alone with you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite part was. I'll have to think about that. Maybe I'll answer that in the next podcast.
You just broke the barrier by saying podcast again.
Oh,
Saying podcast in the podcast.
okay, so there's no referencing the podcast in the podcast.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
too meta.
Meta, yeah.
Too meta.
It's
Okay,
kinda
okay,
like,
okay.
hey, we're at a podcast and we're going to talk about being a podcast.
Okay. All right. I think my favorite part of Hawaii was just kind of not doing touristy stuff. Like I don't know. I feel I did Hanama Bay before with my family, and that was also fun. But this time was fun too. But for some reason I just really enjoyed doing local stuff, just driving around, just walking the streets.
I think for you it's because you've been to a lot of those places before. So you don't feel the pressure to, I have to visit all these new places.
That's true. I just wanted to enjoy the time spent in Hawaii, not necessarily check things off my list.
Right.
Yeah. So I was inspired when I was in Hawaii. I did get inspired to make more music and to throw more stuff on the internet. So that's what I'm going to try to be doing. The other thing that inspired me was being away from home. Being away from home inspired me to throw stuff on the internet. Well, I guess not being away from home. The fact that we didn't have internet at home made me want to throw stuff onto the internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was a hard week without internet.
Yeah. Do you think that we could live without internet at home? I mean, we could go to the library. We could just go to boba shops.
No, I think it'd be too difficult.
I think it'd be difficult too.
I think our lifestyle is dependent on the internet.
Like, without the internet, we wouldn't be able to survive.
That's extreme, but yeah.
Well, good thing we're going to throw this podcast on the internet.
Oh.
I don't know. I kind of like talking about podcasts. Okay, I guess we shouldn't talk about our own podcast. That's too self-referential.
This is good. I think that's a good podcast. No, I'm just talking to you.